Yo, we back with another edition of the best podcast you've ever heard of. This is the Conceited Nobody, episode 187. Murder is the case. Shout out to everybody who rock with us. You already know this is Latoris, aka Darkskin Thanos, aka Hardbop Harrison, aka Fan of Facts, aka the Apex Predator. You know how we do. We're out there with another fantastic show. We got 3 fourths.
AKA To Catch a Predator.
Did I say that?
Nah, you said
man, don't do that. Don't do that. I got scared. I want to say this shit was scary.
Have a seat.
So you were bringing that liquor for a 12-year-old. Hey, I'm going
to get lemonade.
Yeah, hold on.
Come back. I'm playing the Xbox.
All right, my bad.
Just make yourself comfortable.
Hey, we got something. Hey, that's fucking. Hey, I hate that. Look, hold on. Before I get into the rest of these introductions, I'm going to tell you. Jason is so fucking astute and slide and snark. What do you call it? Snarky comments? Snarky comments.
Can men say that?
Listen.
It's snarky?
All
right, listen.
See what
But
I mean?
thank you.
See what I mean? You see what I mean? But no, he'll say some slick shit, and I'll be so self-absorbed in my own slick thoughts that I have my preconceived notions. I'll say, I'm about to say some funny shit, and I'll be like, this shit is funny. And then he'll say some shit that, how funny my funny. And I'd be like, this nigga said some funny shit. And I'd be like last week I had to stop that shit, say that shit again. I said, say this shit again. But we about to have a fantastic show. This is 187. And before I make the rest of the introductions, I will admittedly say that I didn't know that 187 was murder until, as far as police go, until Snoop came out with his shit. I wasn't in those streets like Jeremy, so I didn't know what was going on with this shit.
Snoop and Demolition Man.
187. What was that? Murder,
Death,
Death,
Kill.
MDK. MDK. What the fuck is wrong with the world where we red rum? But you know how it is. We got over there, man, doing his thing and shit, getting his bitches lined up like he always do. This nigga, his motherfucker, as Corey said last week, got his whole outfit off the mannequin. We got the wolf on concrete. Corey was smacking you last week. That was the hardest time to take a picture of my life. Corey had me laughing at you.
Man, look. Corey ain't got teeth on the side of his Just saying, like, fuck I'm supposed to say, man. The fuck?
Hold on, man. I was trying to avoid this headache. He said, this nigga ain't got no molars. Fight back, Corey. I can't wait to tell Corey this.
24 hours to respond.
I'll meet you at the dentist, nigga.
Ooh, you can't put veneers over there. Wait a minute. Man, you're a bad influence. Corey will get his revenge. He will get his revenge. Shout out to DQ for, hey, I got one of them weird headaches that go from the back of your head down your neck. Oh, shit. Hey, I almost took one of them pictures that Jeremy be taking when he get his hair done. One of those. What is this, man? What is this? Shout out to Jeremy. He definitely embodied the motherfucking wolf on concrete. How you
doing? Yeah, I'm just living a dream, loving life, trying to be the change I want to see in this world. You know, just here to talk shit, swallow spit, live a dream, and make it do what it does.
You don't have your sayings and shit. Make that shit don't sound like you reading off a cue card, nigga. Make that shit sound. You sound like you was when they were saying Floyd couldn't read. You was that version of Floyd.
I'm just like, man, like
it's all good. You ain't gotta explain your inability to articulate.
Yeah, it's like,
you alright, man? Yeah. How you doing this week?
I'm living a dream, brother.
Whose dream? Ain't that fucked up?
It's not the wet dream.
Ain't that fucked up that we, like, when we go to work, we live somebody's dream?
Yeah.
Like, I always say that it was a nigga who had a dream about somebody who was delivering freight. He didn't never know their name and shit, but he seen my fucking face. He didn't have a name with it, but I was part of his fucking vision.
And now he made it.
Because all you know is if it's in a store, if it's in a building, it came on a truck. Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah. Word to the Teamsters. Shout out to Jeremy people. Something, a little correction I want to make for last week's show. You know, I go back and I watch the shows and what is fact check? Last week Jeremy said something when he was talking about the stalking. And he said that the young lady said that sometimes she drives to his place, and he made mention that he lives on a cul-de-sac. Upon further review, that is not a cul-de-sac, that is a dead end.
I got a cul-de-sac.
Hey, cul-de-sacs don't reside in like neighborhoods like that, nigga. That's a dead end.
That's a cul-de-sac.
Hey, you been over there, didn't you? Yeah. Was that qualified? Was that qualified?
One way in, one way out.
Like all cul-de-sacs.
Nah, nigga,
You
the
can
whole-
circle around them cars. Them cars, like, your shit's a square. It's a square.
That look like one of them motherfucking areas where, like, nigga, everybody pull up, turn their headlights on, and niggas be like breakdancing
Oh,
and
yeah.
some weird shit in the parking lot. Like, be some chicken fights or some shit.
Well, hey, some unsavory
serious
characters
shit, yeah.
over there and shit. Hey, drinking
Getting on a
fuck.
street race.
Hey, fuck that. No, we got more. Hey, the most sugary Kool-Aid we've seen since the late 80s. That shit, I guarantee you, man, every woman over there got high blood pressure and diabetes.
Yeah.
Am I correct? Shout out to the motherfucking wolf on concrete and his quote-unquote cul-de-sac. His dead end cul-de-sac. But you already know how we do. Without much further ado, we got the motherfucking man of the hour.
Oh shit, man. It's your boy, Jason Ritchie, aka Go Jason aka Vanessa Williams, aka send me the cash if you got any motherfucking money, bitch. Aka Marty McHigh, aka Senor Tezito to the Latino people, aka Andrew P. Richard.
Wait, it wasn't that.
AKA Drew B. Dick. AKA your new favorite comedian. How y'all doing, gentlemen?
We are doing fantastic, man. Speaking of favorite comedians, are you ready for the show this weekend?
Absolutely. 2 shows at the Drop in South Bend this weekend. If you around there know somebody who's in South Bend, Indiana, or you guys might go to Notre Dame or some shit like that, tell them to come. Don't tell my cousin I'm coming though. I got a cousin that ain't shit that live up there, apparently.
Notre Dame?
Yes, South
Hey,
Bend.
I said to live in
South
Notre
Bend.
Dame. Hey, ain't nothing going on in South
That
Bend.
nigga don't live nowhere near no school or nothing smart.
He from Chicago?
Yeah.
He went up there to sell dope and got stuck.
That's the nigga that
Yeah.
listen, that's the nigga that sell that nigga walk around in a full ninja suit as an adult.
For real?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? He love Halloween. He love
Nah,
Halloween.
that nigga love like karate movies and shit, but never
How
went to
old
get a
is
karate lesson.
Hold on.
A year younger than me.
Hold on. In his defense.
He's a real person.
In his defense, after good showing who Enter the Dragon, you are a certified martial artist.
No, but he's more like Steven Seagal style.
So
This nigga, you come. I
whisper
can't.
before you kill you.
Then I came to this nigga crib. I'm like, nigga, I'm outside. He come open the door. He unlocked the door. I come inside. This nigga downstairs doing like some fucking, got a fucking sword, a katana. Then he put that shit down. He doing like some fucking, the fucking shit that Steven Seagal be doing. I'm like, nigga, you don't know no fucking karate.
So,
you better than me, nigga.
Somebody in your family.
And then he did one of these. Oh, I didn't notice you came in. One of them, nigga. Oh, I didn't even know y'all came in.
So somebody.
Nigga, get your ass out there. You ran upstairs, unlocked the door, ran back down like, oh.
He had a Vaseline.
Had a little
like
fake sweat, right?
Somebody in your family clearly has said, you know that boy touched.
Mm-hmm.
Him a little special.
Uh-huh. He got any children?
Can't fight.
He got any children?
No, thank God.
People like that don't have children, do they?
Yes.
Thank God.
Man.
My man.
Where's the show at up in South Bend?
It's at the Drop Comedy Club. Once again, Ray Hensley is headlining, and my boy Ernest Hicks, really funny dude, is gonna be featuring, and I'm just the nigga that came with them.
Is Ray Hensley? You say his name?
Yeah, Ray
Is
Hensley.
he famous?
I don't think he's famous, but he's a touring comedian. He working. Working.
Well, I don't want you to subject yourself to a nigga who ain't got a sitcom. We only subject ourselves to niggas who on TV. We don't subject ourselves. You a working comedian, nigga. You one of the fucking
I'm working too, man.
You right here. I hope that nigga on somebody's podcast right now talking about how he's gonna be on the show with Jason this weekend.
Man,
If he don't, goddamn it, he better. We definitely gonna come up there, man. I'm definitely gonna be there Saturday. Matter of fact, When we log off, I'm going to buy my tickets now, so I won't have a reason to pump fake. Shout out to Juvie. He's not here. He allegedly gonna be here. He's not coming. If he comes through that door, I'll be absolutely surprised. He had drill. Unfortunately, for anybody who's looking forward to his fight this weekend, it has been canceled. Due to no fault of his own, but to janky promoters. I'll leave it at that. It's allegedly pushed back to January. I will not confirm or deny this. I don't want to be on the hook for a lie when it gets canceled again. What's been going on though? Everything all good? Y'all enjoying this fucking December weather? Hey, that's how I was at work. I said, man, I went like when I be delivering shit, I be talking to random white people, and I don't be having nothing to talk to them about. Like I don't be knowing what to. I don't know their favorite sports teams and shit. I don't know if they sell reefer and shit and Nike velour outfits with dreadlocks or anything like that. So I'll say the most common shit. This weather crazy. That's an icebreaker for when you don't know how to have a conversation. Like, man, this weather, it's cold out here. And yeah, sure. Then I hit them with this. It's going to be 60 Friday and Saturday. You're kidding me. I'm like, yeah. If winter was this bad, I could take winter, couldn't you? Sure could. And then I just go and pull the pallet jack and leave. I do that shit at least 7 times a day.
Hey, they think it's authentic too.
Hey,
Nigga, but like, if that's the nigga know damn well everybody seen the weather this morning. Yeah. Everybody. So that shit funny as hell, dude.
What we got on the docket, Baylor Jeremy? There's so much shit going on in this weird world. Yeah. What we kicking it off with?
Apparently tickets is on the docket.
That's a random strange thing. It
on my docket.
It really was though. Like first thing we're gonna talk about is this Michigan school shooter, and okay, have we all seen him? Like, have you seen the pictures that they post of old Ethan Crumbly? Because he was getting bullied, which that's no way to handle getting bullied. They should have bought him some brass knuckles or something. But for the record. So the camera, hope you zoom in on that. And if that nigga think he got bullied in school, what is going to happen to him in the joint? It is a pack of Kool-Aid waiting for his lips right now somewhere being priced.
You saying that you find him attractive?
No, but I'm saying they gonna tear that little ass up.
That nigga don't even look 15.
So if he thought he was bullied, he about to see a whole different level. And at first I was like, man, that's bogus that you can do a crime that's so atrocious they lock the parents up. I'm like, damn.
Okay, I want to get to that, but I don't get to the details of this case. Did you find an article by chance?
Yeah.
Did you hit that article real quick? I do want to talk about that. That's really the highlight.
Okay, he was a bullied 15-year-old sophomore who now faces multiple first-degree murder and terrorism charges in the deadly attack. Ethan Crumbly, 15, is charged with killing 4 students and injuring 7 others when he allegedly opened fire at Oxford High School, about 40 miles north of Detroit on Tuesday. On Wednesday, officials at the Oakland County Sheriff's Office said the teen shot a video the night before that spoke about killing students. He also made similar threats in a journal found in his backpack. His father purchased a 9mm Sig Sauer using the shooting just 4 days earlier on Black Friday. Oakland County prosecutor Cameron Dowd said that her office is considering charges against the parents. This is the original article.
This is Angela Yee. This is the Yee report. This is the Yee report, nigga.
I can't fucking read, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no flair. You just you the dry eyes.
He had the voice. He had the announcer voice. He had the unsolved mystery voice for a minute.
Allegedly, Ethan was.
I give him that. The hairs on the back of my neck still.
It was.
Hey, real quick. He was a 15-year-old.
15-year-old sophomore.
Listen, the funniest shit about this, and I do say funny, and I mean funny. First off, man, the shit's weird. Like, why would you have this shit in your journal, in your backpack? You knew what you were going to do. It's a lot of things that are weird to me. The funniest part is I saw the video. You know, we in the age of recording, where this nigga was outside the door knocking, acting like he was the police. When the people was in the classroom, did you see that? They was in the classroom, this like, open up. Trying to make sure everything's safe in there. You ain't see that shit? Hey, pull it up and you get a chance. He was out there. Hey, listen, this nigga, he said, I'm looking for Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
This nigga turns to the voice on all the voices the Terminator was doing. That sounds like Mr. Kiesling. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, sit your bitch ass down. That ain't Mr. Kiesling's not. Not like that. But yeah. It's some typical shit going on. We need a school shooting or alleged school shooting. What, once or twice a year? Is this the first one of note that we know so far?
No, I think there was another one, but I started dismissing these because it's happening so frequently. It's like a new norm for me.
Definitely. Outside of this, off the top, y'all know any other mass shootings that's been going on this year? Outside of what the U.S. soldiers are doing overseas?
I just feel like I remember hearing about it, but I can't tell you right this minute.
I'm aligned with that. He was charged with these murders. How many people did he kill?
I believe it was 4.
4. Good grief.
Shots of war.
The crazy part is his parents are being charged. Anybody know what the charges are exactly?
Yes, Iowa.
The parents are. Let me see here.
This shit is insane. It's an unprecedented.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of them. Illinois, Iowa. They said Indianapolis.
That line they lied about FedEx. That FedEx shit, I proved that as a hoax the day it happened.
Allen, Texas.
So I don't believe none of them. Just
California, Colorado Springs, Boulder, Colorado.
It was a hoax.
That Texas, that shit is FedEx.
Yeah.
Man, did you know a single motherfucker who said I do this motherfucker who got shot? Did you know? You did. Who?
Yeah.
I think we talked about it on the show.
Yeah.
But it was somebody they knew. It wasn't no relative, was it?
No, it was a relative.
What they said?
They said
The Sikh community.
no, they was saying
No,
they was
they still got
traumatized type shit. Like
You
they
said what?
said they was traumatized type shit. Like they seen motherfuckers. They claim to have seen these people
Yeah.
or seen somebody
And this chick, I know her.
claim.
Her friend's boyfriend was like the young kid that got killed.
I guarantee you can't find me the name. But if you can, I believe you. Find me the name. When this happened,
All you gotta do is
hold
text them.
on. This is what people line text messages, believe it or not. But this is what I did, man. This is so fucking far-fetched. Listen, I went, the people they said would get shot, I found that one girl who they claimed was a basketball player in Bumblefuck, Indiana. It looked like stock photos. I couldn't find, and it was, and when you go back to the articles, it always said a relative. It never said a name to like give you lend credence to the fact where I can go look this person up. And what they kept highlighting was it was a certain amount of members of the Sikh community. So I was trying to find out what agenda was trying to be pushed. If I would have had $1 million and I could bet $1 million that that shit happened, I bet $1 million that that shit did not happen. When I looked up the alleged gunman, he was a young person. I can't remember. He was young enough to be in his social media shit. He had not a single social media page. And it's things like that that just was unbelievable to me. But back to this particular case, the mother and the father, have y'all seen the mug shots?
Mm-hmm.
They look like they got woke up and said, hey man, your son out here acting a fucking fool.
What?
That's what them fucking mug shots look like. We talk about parenting and shit on here and accountability all the time. This is a slippery slope right here. I don't know exactly like how this happened. We all are parents here. I don't know who's raising the shooter. I'm willing to believe it's Jeremy because he's out there. But hypothetically,
Bang, bang, bitch.
I can hear you at your fucking what they call that shit where you gonna plea, where you gonna make your plea and shit. Well, how would you like to plea? Boy, hit him with it.
Bang, bang, bitch.
Bang bang.
Definitely in the deposition.
You definitely need you a triple B shirt. Bang bang, bitch. Hey.
If I ever got life, I'm going out. That judge go hear some shit.
Hypothetically, Jeremy, you get charged for this shit. Y'all forbid one of your children go in there and act the fucking fool at whatever fucking weird school you got to go to. They go in there, shoot that shit, but they tell you we charging you. What is your response? Because you have been handling your business, son. You have been on that shit. What Assad said that you said there's no timeouts. They was fucking with him in school. He shoots it up. You go.
Y'all crazy. I mean, like, according to what the news saying, though, these parents are guilty of. Like,
what are they guilty of? Now, first off, they haven't been to trial, so they've been charged. But what are you saying they're guilty
like
of?
they knew their son was bullied. They supposedly bought the gun for the son. It's like an early Christmas gift. Like you bought a 15-year-old at 9.
When did you buy your son a gun?
Not at 15, not a 9.
What, a 22?
No, maybe like a hunting rifle. If we were avid
but
hunters.
that's a gun though.
If
So
we were avid hunters.
Well, yeah, he was a fucking avid hunter.
No kid needs a 9mm.
Okay, let's say, but he's buying a gun. He has a gun.
But nobody needs a gun.
Okay, listen. You didn't have a gun when you was 15?
It don't matter. I didn't need it.
Hold on. You didn't.
And my parents didn't buy it.
Hold on, because you were a hardcore gangster disciple. Are you trying to tell me that you was out there in the ministry of Chicago and you didn't need a gun?
I didn't say I didn't. Look.
Hold on, you didn't say what?
My parents didn't buy it. That's the thing.
I'll get what you're saying.
Okay, like his parents.
Okay, but
knew
then
he
they
was
say.
getting bullied.
Okay.
And they bought him a fucking handgun. Not a fucking hunting rifle. Some shit he really can't sneak into. The fuck you doing, Ethan? Give me that fucking rifle.
Who said that they bought him a gun? I'm not saying you're wrong, but that's what they saying.
Yeah, that's what they saying.
That's crazy.
And
Crazy to me.
they left the gun in the drawer unlocked. Like they left him complete access to the gun.
You know what to do.
And like they had just been to the school the day before. Like this little nigga crazy.
So who had been to the school?
The parents.
So are you asserting or making an assumption that they went and tried to talk to the school and the school didn't do nothing? So they're like, you know what? I've been talking to Miss Porter and shit. They won't listen to me because we over here look like we fucking stink. They don't pay us no attention because they don't. So listen. Handle your business.
Nigga, that's guilty.
So okay, so what are they guilty of? Aiding and abetting or?
They charged them with like involuntary, like 4 counts of involuntary.
Well, they claim that this nigga got caught the day before texting.
Talking about that shit.
No, he was looking up the shit, researching ammunition.
Yeah, in class, in school, buying ammo.
And then it say his mother texted him, "You have to learn not to get caught." They say he got caught looking at this shit at school.
Like them parents is.
And so
like Uncle Bogus shit.
Hold on.
I'm like,
hold the fuck if I'm going.
I'm like, damn, you damn near just implicated yourself because a real nigga parent or a real parent anyway is like, nigga, don't be looking those shit up. Like, I don't give a fuck if you interested in that shit. Don't look that shit up on no internet.
They said you gotta know how not to get caught.
That's what it said in quote. So that's crazy right there. It ain't typical. It ain't.
They probably told him like, look here, you're getting bullied. Just shoot the ones fucking with you. It'll be okay. You'll be in a timeout. You'll come out as a hero.
If your child was getting quote unquote bullied, I hate the term bully. That just it seemed like a motherfucker who ain't the only person who can get bullied is the person who ain't got arms. That's the only person who can get bullied in my opinion.
Can't put it back.
Yeah. If your child comes to you with these stories, I've been out here that they keep fucking taking my lunch, whatever the fuck. I don't even know how children get bullied this year because everything that was lame as fuck when I was in high school was cool now. You can suck dick and they'll smile at you. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong. Like, what the fuck do they do? Your Facebook is whack, nigga. As a matter of fact, I'm old. They don't even say that shit. Ooh, your TikTok dance was shitty. Like, well, how are they, what is bullying?
Nah, if you, like, muffle motherfucker, like...
That's us, nigga. That's us. That's our generation.
But no, because that shit happened with my, like, low-key happened with my nephew. Like, I guess, like, they try to say he was bullying a motherfucker because he was muffle motherfucker and talk about a motherfucker. Like, yeah, I'm like, that's just...
This is growing up.
I'm sorry, the Chicago, like, I guess, you did, that's growing up. Ain't no Chicago shit.
It was like, way worse when I was little. You could actually get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For having nappy hair.
But now,
that nigga nappy hair, slap. You know what I'm saying?
Parents calling police and trying to press charges and shit nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's shit different.
Your son, either one of y'all, your son come home and said, I'm getting bullied. How do you respond?
Nigga, how?
Man, my son got a lot of siblings and cousins. That shit just wouldn't go.
No, it's a what if.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Imaginary.
We about to go over this nigga house, I guess.
That's what y'all about to do?
Yeah.
And then what? What you gonna
Square
tell
with him? Fight that nigga.
Who gonna fight him?
My son.
That sounds like it whoop. You gonna jump
What if the parents say, nah, nigga, ain't no fucking boxing match happening?
Nah, your son keep fucking with my son.
We shoot over here.
Shit, okay. Like, okay, like, all right. Like,
I feel you, though. It's
That's how you feel, though, for sure.
Yeah, you gotta go to the parents' house and, like, we gonna squash this. Son, the most he can do is beat your ass. Don't be scared to get your ass whooped up.
And that's what I push and promote, man. Like, my daughter, she have an issue, man. I always tell her, don't shirk away from this bullshit.
You gotta still out there, down there, just
for real, man. That's what I tell them.
I used to slap people all the time.
Listen, I've never been a slapper. Can you please go into detail?
Like I really wasn't trying to get in trouble for like,
He
fighting.
was notorious.
No, literally like cause motherfuckers definitely always try you cause you silly.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
And so I'm like, man, if I punch this nigga, we finna fight for real. I'm finna get suspended. Like it's too much on the line. So I tell him fair warning, like nigga, you do this again, I'ma slap you.
I feel
They
that.
do it.
Fight today.
And I smack their ass. They be like, nigga, you slapped me. I can't believe you slapped me. I had to do it to a girl before. You know, it was like, I don't know why people specifically want to test me for that reason. I don't know.
Jason would literally lay at the smacking.
I smacked a lot of people, man, like back in high school.
Hey, have y'all ever been in this a little bit on subject, but have you ever been smacked? I've never been smacked. I don't, not by a man. I don't think no nigga ever smacked me. That's the ultimate.
Like
That's damn near where a nigga take his glove off and smack you with that motherfucker, man. That's a lackery. Cause listen,
it's like I told you, stop, man. I don't want to do this to you, nigga. Not, oh shit.
Listen, you was out here being gentle.
Mano was doing that shit too back in the day.
This is the thing.
Yeah,
we know where now we know where he got it from.
Cause I met Mano and did an interview with him.
Yeah,
I will post it.
That's funny. He did for real.
I will post it on Throwback Thursday.
Hey, listen. My thing is with that though. If a nigga smacked me, man, he had no fear of the repercussions. He had no fear, and
I fully expected to fight.
listen, I get smacked, man. I'm gonna question myself. Cause this nigga ain't see nothing in me that said he gonna beat my ass if I slap him.
In France, that was the time to do it, nigga. Somebody had to die today.
Listen, man. Hey,
After that slap, somebody had to die.
Cause they said with that glove, man. Can you imagine if a nigga meticulously, like each finger, then pull that motherfucker off, then put it back with right side out, put it with inside out when he pulled it, and just look at you and just slap.
You ain't finna haul off, nigga. You finna have to kick quick and get my ass. You ain't finna sneak.
Soon as I see that first finger.
Nah, you finna have to pull that bitch off in one swoop, nigga, like, switch.
You gotta be a gentleman about it, man. You
Hey.
can't.
But do you think it's fair for the parents to be charged in this?
After that statement,
Yeah, I think the parents guilty.
What are they? Damn.
after that statement, that statement is damning if it's true.
It's fucked up because you know what? It's different. Like,
If he came up with himself,
yeah.
it almost seemed assisted a little bit.
Yeah,
I agree
parents.
with Jeremy. They guilty as fuck. Because if it's just like, well, you did what? What the fuck you get a gun for? Where you get a gun from? Under those circumstances, man.
Completely different.
Yeah.
But you know you get bullied. I ain't like shorty like, yo, dad, I'm gonna invent the next Glock. And I've been building guns and
My 3D printer.
yeah, and like he just super into guns. It's like, nah, dad, I be getting my ass whooped. You need a knife, son.
Handle your business.
That's the scene from Above the Rim. He was like, Motar, do something.
That's a scene from one of the powers. This is some power shit. Hey, real quick, what'd you say?
The Tommy story is happening right here.
That's fucked up though. Let's hear something else, man. Let's talk about y'all homeboy. Come on, man. We talk about we
Juicy.
We need an update.
Okay, well,
Listen, he did a disservice to all these niggas with dreadlocks with the shit he said in court.
He said with the shit he said in court.
okay. Juicy Smollett testifies at his
That's
trial.
funny.
There was no hoax. He denied Monday that he staged an anti-gay racist attack on himself in downtown Chicago, testifying at his trial that there was no hoax. Smollett took the stand at his trial on charges he lied to the Chicago police about the attack in an attempt to refute damaging testimony from two brothers last week. They said Smollett, who was gay and black, orchestrated the January 2019 hoax to get publicity, giving them $100 for supplies and instructed them to place a noose around his neck and yell homophobic slurs. They also say Smollett gave them a $3,500 check to carry it out. But Smollett wrote the check for nutrition and training advice from one of the brothers, Ambimobola or Sandaro, while he was going to be out of town, not as payment on Sandaro and his brothers to carry out the attack. Asked by the DA if he gave him payment for some kind of hoax, Smollett replied, never. He also said absolutely not when asked if he gave the brothers $100 to pay for supplies. So basically, Jesse saying he ain't do it. Everybody knows Jesse did it because white people not roaming around downtown Chicago with bleach and the noose.
Is he denying the fact that the two brothers did the shit? Or is he just, like, what exactly is he denying?
You know what? That's a good thing. Because according to the news, he just...
This is the fucked up part about it. That in a extraordinary plot.
Defense say they suggested the brothers who are black were motivated to accuse Moye of staging the hoax because they disliked him and saw an opportunity to make money.
I'm gonna tell you what the conflict in this story is. We are the media, so we have to report everything, the honorable and the dishonorable. He said that he met one of the brothers in a bathhouse, and that they had a little.
It says sex acts, man.
If you hold a nigga's hand and look at him past it, it's all y'all fucking to me. That's all it says. That's all it
That's
says.
definitely an act, because that ain't...
Listen, hold on. Also saw he said they met at a bathhouse. Do y'all know what a bathhouse is?
Yeah.
That's the
What
big
is
thing.
Specifically for gay people
Bang.
to go
Yes.
look up.
Cause I didn't know this shit. I guess it's Chicago. Anyway,
No, John Travolta is the only reason I know, but
he got caught in one.
yeah, that's what they was trying to say.
Oh, I believe him.
Yeah.
Shit, a bitch told me.
Damn you, Johnny.
One time, I was out west getting some chicken, and she's like, "You know what that is?" I was like, "Fucking house." I said, "Man, that's the fag house."
You was at the fag house getting chicken?
You so fucking gay.
No, I'm asking.
You over there beside your bed trying to stare past me in my eyes. I'm like,
I was actually trying to figure out why the fuck this bump was right here.
You get the fag
I
house.
get a hair bump and I ain't shaved right here. But go ahead, where was you getting chicken at? You gotta be clear, man.
It was Popeyes on West
Oh,
16th
okay,
Street.
man. You said I get chicken, and she said, "Do you know what that house is?" So I figured that you came out the house with some
There are no
goddamn
chicken
chicken
houses in
and
Chicago.
a smile. So what did you say when she said that? Hold my chicken. I'll be right back. Hey, I ain't know what a bathhouse was, but just the context of the story let me think like, oh, that's something fishy going on here. A sword fight, perhaps?
It ain't fishy.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
our doggy.
Yeah.
Hey, but he said that he and one of the dudes was in there making out. Come on, man. How do a grown man say that we is making out?
Because they doing gay shit.
But you supposed to
That's
say,
some gay
you
shit
supposed
to
to
do,
listen.
nigga.
Even if you gay, you still a man. You say we. Even if you gay, you still a man. You say we is in there kissing like barbarians.
No. No, because they wouldn't be walking around like, hey. It'd be like, yeah, nigga, we finna go fuck or what, nigga?
You know what? I don't have a preference, but if I did have a preference, I prefer my fags to talk like that.
That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah,
That's
it
the reality
should
of
Yeah,
it.
it should ever nigga.
What?
That should be a sound. I have a preference. I
Definitely.
prefer my fags. to talk like
Definitely
that.
sound bite.
You know, how do you prefer your fags? I prefer
Sounding
to talk like
regular,
this.
motherfucker.
Hey,
That could be a t-shirt, man. Gay pride in this shit, man.
was you weird to support gang?
Shit. I die one for you, nigga. I die one to support. Like, I ain't about to wear that shit, though.
You just halfway there.
He
But
said if he was selling them,
he
he'd
said they was.
to support you.
He said, "Don't support me, shoot me. Shoot the fuck out of me."
You don't want to support.
Listen,
You don't want to support.
buy somebody 9mm and shit, and do what you do, and handle your business. But it's fucked up. That making out shit is crazy. That's insane to sit in court, and cause it's like a plot twist. Like if this was a sitcom, that's where that motherfucker, like after the season, this is where the cliffhanger. Cause you know that nigga said, "Me no suck no dick." You know that's what the African nigga said. You know what I'm saying? Me no gay.
Unless
Me no gay.
only one of the brothers was gay.
I'll guarantee you, because that motherfucker said, "You said you met him in Starbucks." You know what I'm saying? Hey, but listen, can you imagine? Because I don't know,
It just sounded like they was just like, they was having some group sexual situation, and then they was like, you know what, I'm tired of people hating on gay people. You know what we should do? And then the niggas,
was they smoking Virginia Slims during this
I don't know what they
conversation?
like, gay, but and then probably doing some shit with some rope too, and they was like, and then you should tie this around your neck too.
Asphyxiation, okay.
So
Yeah,
what
that's why they had the
And just
rope.
wait for the police.
That's fucked up. It's fucked up.
The level victim, nigga.
You said what?
They was like, America love a victim.
Just smack me and then wait for the police. I'm gonna smack you and then wait for the police.
I wonder.
Throw bleach on them.
He said that what prompted him to. Matter of fact, somebody had to admit something though, because he said he was prompted to do this by the lack of response when he got some gay hate mail on the Empire show. Are y'all familiar with that?
Yeah, it did say that.
So I wonder, like, where did this come from? Because I know the Gaffricans, that's what we call gay Africans. The Gaffricans, they just come up with the stories. Yeah. The Pan-African gay community. But it's weird, man. If we were to just, I think he guilty, but the Connor win, I think he gonna beat this shit. Cause he out here playing victim, you know what I'm saying? They bully me and then they super, you know what I'm saying? Well, they working out and shit, and he like Daisy the boy and look like he's sitting in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's shout out to Chicago, man. Y'all be getting it in.
Oh, fuck him.
That's exactly what happened wrong. At some point in age, he got fucked.
He ain't from there.
Yeah, he probably from Elkhart, Elgin somewhere.
That's fucked up. Y'all just disown one of your own.
Yeah,
But
I definitely.
what else we got on the docket? I know it's something else fantastic going on. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. Anybody have a chance to check that out?
I watched the whole thing.
Did you? What was your
I was
take?
looking for the whole thing.
That's the only.
That's what she said.
I think that's only the second verses I done watched. I think
What was
Gucci and Jesus.
I haven't seen the verses. Like I've seen
Entire-
different parts.
Yeah.
But when I first was about to watch, when I seen that motherfucker Tigger say 3 hours and some shit, I said never.
I was looking for.
I was there for Gucci and Jesus, man.
I know you. It's your people. It's
I
straight.
used to be a big time Bone Thugs and Harmony fan.
I used to be a huge Bone fan.
I was big time like for a nigga in 3rd, 4th grade. Well, you not supposed to be liking no shit like this. But nigga, that was the shit. And nigga was like, we don't even know this.
Why he said that shit made me sound old as fuck because he is 3rd and 4th grade.
For me, it's way
and I was having intercourse with Bone.
It was
It
It's because my older brothers.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no. I caught clips too, man. And, this was a sad, but much expected. Much expected, huh?
YouTube Premium?
No. But that's why. Okay, yeah, I ain't paying for YouTube. But yeah,
I did.
But no, I really I look forward to it.
I'm too good to sit there and watch ads. Go ahead.
No, I really look forward to it. I thought it was, first of all, I thought it was a weird matchup, like usual.
Did you?
They've been
beefing and shit forever.
Well, I mean, they beef with other people too. Like they beef with Do or Die, but they ain't nobody today. So,
right.
But I don't know. I guess it did make sense in real life.
The context of the music, I definitely get.
Yeah, for sure. The
36 is more clever.
narrative. Yeah.
What is the common factor? They both had elements of Satan worship in the music.
Mm-hmm.
So
I felt very uncomfortable every time too. I never listened to like those chants and shit like that. I was like, nah, this is very no. I knew right away.
Mr. Ouija.
That's it right there. That shit right there is some sick shit. Like I've literally tried to go back and listen to Bone, and I can't, like those particular songs. Songs I can listen to is, of course, First of the Month.
Yeah, you can still listen to it.
I can't listen to Crossroads because when it came out, I played it a billion times. It's like that. That's
I like the original
That's
version.
the same way.
That's like
I like both.
I'm like, nobody gives love to the original version enough.
It was super. It was dope.
It was nobody.
And Wally, even though you gone.
I was so sad about Wally.
I'm like, damn, Wally.
I was so
Damn,
Uncle
what is
Charles.
Wally?
I couldn't believe Uncle Charles, y'all.
Yeah. I do miss my child.
Man, I wish I had Uncle Charles at that point. I didn't have a proper Uncle Charles to miss, man. But just real quick, that Crossroads remix was fucking incredible to me. I like the original, but when that remix came out,
Easy Walk Up the Mountain.
Yeah,
it was on time too.
Definitely. That and Regulators, my two hip hop songs that I played the fuck out of that I can't listen to today. I played them out. But that East 99 on the come up, that's a classic album.
Yeah, Crippin' on the come up. And
No.
E99.
That E99, my favorite song on there was like, came up quick to the grind out with it till midnight till we ride out. That shit.
So much. Dude, that was so
Hell
great.
yeah.
Such a great album.
That album was
Minus
incredible.
the Chance.
Definitely.
And the Mo Murder song.
Right.
But
then the reason more murder was the chance led into it.
yeah, I'm like, they gonna force you to try to listen.
They ain't got no text messages. This nigga.
But no, I expected Busy to cut up. I did not expect Crunchy Black to show up. Keynote moments, obviously, with the fight.
What happened with the fight?
I didn't really understand.
You watched the Jerry?
Why it broke out. He seemed paranoid when I was from the tidbit I got.
Man, nah, they was all like just going cool, like regular versus banter.
That's what it seemed like.
How fucked up my mind is. Cause just randomly, I said this nigga said Corey ain't got no side teeth. But go ahead, man. That's fucked up. Go ahead.
Yeah, tell me.
I didn't say that.
The moments before.
My eyes said that.
My bad.
But was they talking shit about him?
No, it was just like regular banter, like you motherfuckers can't hold a candle, and yada yada yada. We fans, but y'all gon'
So that was paranoia. Like,
who was saying this?
Like each of them, like both sides and shit. But it wasn't like no bad, like fuck y'all. It was like much love, man.
Nobody said nothing about drug abuse or being crazy.
No. It was like, man.
That's what I saw.
It was like y'all ain't got hits like this. Y'all just make some good ass beats and shit.
Music.
Who said this? Like who was saying that?
That was like Lazy Bone, because Lazy for Bone did like all the talking.
Yeah,
Yeah, Lazy
was crazy there.
Yeah, it was all there. Even Flesh.
Impressive.
And Natasha. They brought out Natasha.
Cleveland's definitely in the house.
We gotta get a little money for that.
Yeah, and the shit was going on. Then it was Bone time, and then fucking Busy was like, "You ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be disrespecting yourself."
It was really look like it seemed to be. I don't know.
And Juicy J said, "Suck my dick," and he threw the bottle. Gangsta Blue was like, "You a bitch ass nigga. You a hoe, Busy. You off your man's."
That's when they started talking that shit.
Yeah, man.
Because I didn't hear them say not one negative, like.
Did anybody really fist fight?
They had like ran up on each other, but people had like jumped in between it. When they threw that bottle, them 3-6 niggas had ran up and shit though, and it looked like Busy was kind of like damn near by himself. Like security had ran with him, but it looked like Bone was like, hey, when I take this nigga, somebody.
Did it look staged?
I started thinking about it.
Cause keep in mind, it might not resonate with you, cause they all almost 50, if not. I'm sure at least one of them niggas is 50 years old.
This is the reason why I'm gonna say maybe we wasn't staged, and maybe I didn't see what I saw, but I don't know if y'all saw that clip. Y'all caught that clip where it looked like who was that? Was it DJ? No, it was Crunchy Black. Looked like he handed that nigga Lazy some white. It was like a little pack. I think I saved the video. Some coke.
Oh, for real?
Some. I don't know. I can't say crack, but it looked like it was some coke, some blow. And that nigga looked and then put that shit in his smooth. He put that shit in his back pocket.
Y'all seen
so,
that? You seen it?
I ain't pay attention to that part.
I feel if I got that, I'm gonna send it to y'all after this. But I felt like they definitely was all off the shits, and Busy might have dabbled. And that paranoia set in, like motherfuckers is talking about you, Busy. Like these motherfuckers all against you, because he be on fucking Instagram live with a gun, like you motherfuckers gonna get me.
I was just about to say, Busy has a history of seemingly having mental problems.
Yeah, so
but he had the
paranoid
most time.
He had the most what?
Busy probably performed the most.
It's the talent.
He was like the best. Him and went crazy.
Yeah, but Busy performed way more than crazy. Like they was playing like mostly like
Wake Up. I see that my sister love it.
Because everybody niggas love Busy.
Who got hit for hit? Who's a better group? Song for song.
3-6, man. I didn't even know some of them Bone songs. I knew every 3-6 song they played.
Busy.
I used to be a Bone fan.
What's your top 5 3-6 songs?
Shit.
I know they got some shit.
Hold on. Like you talking about the whole camp as a whole?
3-6 is the group.
Just
or like not Project Pat
the core.
Okay, I like Late Night Tip. I like Sipping on Some Scissor. I like Break the Law.
And it's hard to differentiate because I got to tear them up. Tear
hard too, motherfucking.
Oh, you can tear Club of Thugs.
All these
Tongue Ring.
factions.
Cool.
Yeah, they might as well all be that. But cause they
I
Suck a
don't know.
nigga dick or something.
I don't know so many 3-6.
But
I've never been a 3-6 fan.
if I was like being real, like we talking about commercial success, clearly, I'm gonna say Bone.
On that crossover long.
Cause they got catalog like real songs and shit. These niggas got shit like "Let's plan a robbery." Like they got stupid chants.
Oscar though, nigga.
So
It's what?
that's an Oscar with
Yeah.
for the soundtrack.
Yeah,
But
when you say an Oscar though,
we talking
what
about
is an
real.
Oscar?
I was about to say we talking
That
about
ain't
like
shit.
on a real music level. I'm
They
biased,
curated
and
the
I'm
best
biased,
music for a movie.
and I'm biased.
You said what?
They curated the best music for a movie.
Oscar
A
is
movie
nothing-
for a bad movie, you
It's
know.
nothing but another rendition of the God Patah. Go ahead.
But I mean, I think that 3-6 clearly they had a better run. They got
3-6.
they have a diverse thing because after like 3 albums, it was over for them niggas. All that Mo Thug shit was terrible.
Trash.
So
Trash. Art of Warning was over.
yeah, so
3-6 Mafia definitely had more longevity. I attribute that though strictly because how the South came through and took over.
and them beats they got to get with everybody.
And then their ability to get with other people. Because right now, Juicy J he's super relevant. Nobody in Bone is relevant. The most relevant person in Bone is Crazy with his podcast. And I asked, was he there though, because he does a lot of talking about the evils of the industry. So I was just wondering if he was there and stuff, things like that. But this is a versus Jason. You said you couldn't see it, but I could just see it on just the core shit. As far as it's a group, they both was
The thing,
yeah. But the music and shit, I think it's other people you could have put 3-6 up against. If I was just think off the top of my head, I don't think I could think off the top of my head. Verses that I want to see. It's unfortunate that one of the people couldn't be there to make this incredible, but it would have been UGK versus A-Ball MJG.
Ooh,
That shit would be.
I will say I'll pay for that.
You would.
I'd pay to see that.
I'll come on the fuck every you pay to see it.
No, I'm just saying I pay for
I'll give
YouTube.
you. I'll give you.
And then the one I would pay for would I want to see Cash Money
Who
and
win
Hot
that
Boy.
though? Who win that though? Cash Money or the Hot Boys?
No, nigga, a real Hot Boys over there.
If it's just A-Ball and JG, I'm gonna say UGK.
UGK smack.
If it's like Swab House,
UGK
like it's a
smack
whole-
Swab House around.
oh no.
UGK smack Swab House around.
Crime
Who?
Boss, Tila.
I'm biased.
Listen, hold on, who you got?
I'm biased towards UGK.
I'm a UGK fan, but
I'm gonna tell you.
they ain't got a song better than
Nigga, they played Murder in the Club when I was in Dallas. Nigga, I was like, you play Murder in the Club? Murder!
I'm still Pimp C, bitch.
Listen, this hold on, man, and then we can do this on some get our pen and our pad shit. I'll go UGK song for song against anything you bring on Swab House, and they will watch that shit.
Wow,
And I like that Tila shit. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
I was in the club, show love, shaking that ass.
shit, and even that fucking On Top of the World, that shit was incredible. That's one of the best fucking albums ever. It'd be hard for me to find a song to go against Friend or Foe or Space Age Pimpin'. But UGK, they
9 little millimeter boys.
yeah.
Too much for me.
But I'm
Lay it down.
gonna tell you a duo who nobody can fuck with. Who is it?
Outkast.
I ain't here to say it. I ain't here to say it.
But those are two really good verses, I think. I would want to see. I want to see No Limit and Cash Money. I want to see UGK and.
Damn, that No Limit Cash Money.
I want to see it.
I think that
It
what
wouldn't be
separates
It needs a 2-day event.
what separates them is Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is what separates them.
That's fine.
I want to see it though. And speaking of, I'm gonna go ahead.
No, I just want to see it.
I do. And when you brought up
Mac
Johnson
too.
from Mac,
We gotta get him on Skype or something.
shout out to Mac. He just got out this year, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he
Shout
out?
to Mac. Hell yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we still gotta get on Skype. I don't have coach speak.
Murder.
Real quick.
Yeah.
When you mentioned Latasha from Bone, I was damn. They really had niggas in the '90s singing who couldn't sing.
And Tasha.
But I tell you this right here though, the shit used to hurt my fucking ears, and I used to hate, and it made me think the niggas I was with was retarded because they liked this shit. Y'all ever listen to Moby Dick sing?
Nah, I can't fuck with that.
Listen,
I can't do that.
listen.
It's funny though.
And they had that nigga.
feel like
Man, they had that nigga really fucking. What was the other shit he was on, man? He was on a lot of shit, and I was like, and niggas was around me acting like this nigga was Luther Vandross.
I'm his devil's advocate right here.
Mm.
I used to listen to like fucking like Marvin Gaye songs sometime, or like some older like Isley and shit, and I be like, these niggas sound like they sound like they're just fucking playing around on the fucking microphone. Like they can't that you singing for real some shit. And so I'm like, maybe that's what that was. Like niggas realized that.
I was trying to be fair and let you say this shit, man. But what is the fuck correlation between Moby Dick and Marvin Gaye?
Because they sound like they was just fucking around, like they was singing in the shower, and they was like, "Nigga, I'm gonna put this on this shit," and it don't even sound good, and it's gonna be a hit.
Please go find me the Marvin Gaye shit that this sounds good. It's gonna be a hit.
Nigga, I'm not saying that nigga the shit wasn't a hit. It sounded like they was like making joke voices and shit, and they were like, "Wait a minute, yeah, nigga, I don't know." Like it's like weird, and I'm like, "Damn, that shit worked." But so I think that Master P looked at some of them motherfuckers and was like, "Man, if they can do it, then we can do this, man. Go ahead and get behind that mic, Moby. We gonna fix it later. KL gonna fix it."
He didn't fix it.
He didn't fix it.
Yeah,
that's fixed up.
Hey, listen, I hope for anybody listening, this is the first and last time we will ever hear Moby Dick in any association. Paul, I hate that fucking name. In any association with Marvin Gaye.
And I'm not saying him.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Shit, man. I'm like, is this nigga joking? But this shit's still fire.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Hey, real quick. I know Jeremy gonna like hearing this because he made reference to this. Otis Anderson. I don't know how old school y'all are.
Otis?
I used to be an old school New York Giants fan back in. New York Giants is my favorite football team. That was my favorite football team back in the day. And I like Mark Bavaro, Phil Simms, Otis Anderson, of course, Carl Banks, Lawrence Taylor. Otis Anderson Sr. shot Otis Anderson Jr. after they had a fight. He shot and killed him. Otis Anderson was a star on the football team, and it made me think of what made me think he bought Marvin Gaye up. And I thought about Jerry because he said that to his son and shit. You know what happened to Marvin Gaye? That's just a tragic event I wanted to highlight. I don't know the details of that. That's some sad shit. Because Otis has got to be like in his 60s.
Not his daddy. Otis wasn't home.
But he ain't
You
that
don't know
right.
the details of it, man. Why is you beefing with Javon? Oh, yeah, he did. He did me, actually.
Because as a result of that?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's so much shit. I don't like when you reference that Marvin Gaye shit, though, because I don't like you put yourself in the shoes of Marvin Gaye Sr. He was probably homosexual and shit. Who he was insecure. Okay, I'm start calling you Marvin Sr. Mr. Pence. I'm start calling you Mr. Pence. But what I don't like about that, man, because it was tumultuous from his youth. His father had always been jealous of him because he didn't excel in the avenues that he chose. He wanted to be a famous singer too, but most he can do was an organ player in the gay choir. That's all he could. That's his achievement. He used to dress up because if you want to make the whole choir gay, it takes one.
One drop rule.
One thing is, just don't be.
Anyway, y'all, another fantastic show. We thank everybody for tuning in. Anything you want to say in closing outside this shit you're about to say, Jeremy?
Fuck you, nigga. And I don't know what I was about to say.
Swallow spit.
Or
talk shit.
Jason, you are in South Bend this weekend. Cracking jokes on the grave of Lou Holtz.
Oh.
Lou Holtz.
What?
You don't know Lou Holtz?
You said Lou Holtz?
Yeah. Come on, man. Don't go to South Bend and don't know Lou Holtz, the greatest coach in Notre Dame history. Come on, man.
Nah, fuck them honkies.
That's why I draw the line. Rocket Ishmael played there.
Rudy! No,
Wait till NBC.
yeah, come with that being said, come to South Bend because we're probably gonna fill a lot of seats after that. But no, we in South Bend. It's gonna be a good show. 2 shows, and then we back on the road.
Definitely, I will definitely be up in the
Follow
house.
at Go Jason R too. I'm sorry. Follow at Go Jason R on all social media, YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, even.
Black Planet.
Right.
Grinder.
Follow me. I don't got Grinder.
I just learned what that was and shit. But thanks everybody for tuning in to another fantastic show. Shout out to everybody who rock with us. We will be back next week this time. I'm going to record some of Jason's show in South Bend, and I'm going to share it on my page. I don't give a shit, I'm bootlegging.
Right on.
Catch y'all next week. Same bat channel, same bat time. Peace.
Bye, niggas.